Okay guys, so welcome to and welcome back. And today's video, I'm showing you guys how I made this green dress, this gorgeous, beautiful green dress. To me, it's everything. Like, I see the full potential. Other people may look at it and be like, huh, it looks homemade. But I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on where I'm going. So right now I have traced my pattern that I made myself onto the green fabric. This is assorted fabric. That means it is a multitude of different fabrics, different blends. So I cut it with the rotary cutter, and now I am pinning up the edges like two lips perched about to kiss, and I'm pinning it, and I'm pinning it in the opposite direction. The ball is facing the opposite direction of how I feed it into the machine. That makes it easier for me to remove them when I'm sewing. So yeah, this green dress, it wasn't so much a challenge, but it was just a bunch of ideals exploding and being coming to fruition. Anyway, so now I'm taping that to the back, and I really didn't know that it was the back until I finished the front, and then I just kind of looked at it and was like, this is gonna be the back. Okay, so you don't have to pin it to the mannequin each time you make something, but that's the fun part to me. So I pin it to the mannequin prematurely just to get a good idea of what it's gonna look, how it's gonna fall, where it's gonna sit. Didn't have to cut it like I did the last time, because all I had to do was just cut it around the frame like I'm doing there, and then when I got to the other side, just open it up and it would have been complete. But you live and you learn and you move on. So the rotary cutter is pretty good, but at a certain angle you really can't see, well, I really can't see good enough, can't see over it. So I don't know if I'm actually cutting the fabric or not. I mean, I guess as I get, better at it, I'll be able to feel when it's no longer touching the fabric. But see right there, I didn't have to cut that because I end up just sewing that right back together. Now, I could have added a zipper to it and put that in the back of the dress or the front. Some people have front zippers. But yeah, I didn't have to cut that because what it ended up doing, was putting a seam down the center. So the next dress I make, I will definitely be mindful of that, and I will put the zipper in before I stitch. Yeah, before I stitch. So I'm just removing the pins while feeding it into the machine. I love this part. It's so easy. It's almost foolproof. Once you learn your machine and you get, you understand that your finger doesn't need to be under that little thing that goes up and down. That hurts. I don't know if y'all have ever felt that, but not the actual needle, but just that little, it's like, I don't know what it is, the presser foot button. It hit my nail bed and it hurt. But anyway, so don't forget to do your back stitch to I was gonna say conceal it, but yeah, I guess to seal it. Make sure it doesn't come down. So now I'm just pinning that, and I realize that is a rather deep neckline. So we're gonna put some fabric in there momentarily. But right now I'm just making sure that the edges are together. And make sure that your dress is inside out at this point. So with it being or is it right side out? I don't know. Sometimes the material looks the same on either side. It's the difference is so subtle that it's like, does it really matter? Especially on these practice garments. These are practice garments. But I will say this, you guys. The reason why, that's the fabric that I put in there. It's like a barnyard, representing the Midwest. Okay. Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, it has the barn, the tractor, the cow, the sunset. I think it even has a bale of hay on it. But anyway, so I put that wrong side out so that I can pin it down and get ready to sew it on there. that just covers up a little bit of boob area. Okay, I mean, if you want to show what you want to show, you show what you want to show, but I just want to cover that up. So hopefully the garments that I make can be worn in the church. That's the plan. That's the ultimate goal, that they can be worn in the church, or worn to the store or in family settings. And I mean, nowadays people don't really pay attention to stuff like that, and I get it, but for me, I would feel more comfortable. Yeah. So now I'm trying to figure out how and where I want my split to be. I want to split, but I don't want to split. Hence the title, The Illusion Split. And so that's about where I wanted to start. And now I'm just finishing that triangle on my table with my yardstick. And now I'm figuring out how much fabric it's going to take to cover that little triangle. And now I'm just going to mark this out with the ruler, what I discovered I needed. And I think it went down to 21 inches. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Anyway, so I'm going to go around the triangle of the illusion split. I keep saying slip. What is going on? But the illusion split. Oh, Jesus. Let me drink this coffee. Hold on one second. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so now that looks a little bit more polished with me giving it a seam around the triangle, now I'm just going to pin it down, and then I'm going to send it through my sewing machine. Now, I haven't got to the point where I pay attention to the tension level or what position the needle's in. I haven't got to that point. I just know that I listen for my machine when it's letting me know that the bobbin needs to be changed or the thread has come loose. That's what I pay attention to. Or if it's getting like birds, like a bird's nest. But anyway, so you pin that, and make sure you don't pin the dress closed. That's something you got to make sure that underneath, you got to make sure that it's laying flat, that it's just two articles of clothing. And if you feel like it's getting thicker, that means that something else has gotten intertwined. Just two articles of clothing, the triangle and the top layer of the dress. So yeah, this dress was fun to make. For one, the colors. For two, it was everything I thought of. I didn't have trouble executing, except for the pockets. I don't know if I put a clip in here of the pockets, but I decided after, everything was done, I was like, let me just put some pockets in here. And I ended up cutting those pockets off because they were bulging and protruding out. And they were like the focal point, they were like the focal point of the dress. And it didn't look right. So I was like, okay, let me just take these off. And I literally just cut holes, circular holes where the pockets were to remove just the entire pocket. And then I put that same barnyard fabric. That's the only thing I can call it for right now. It's a thinner fabric. It's like, I don't know. But I put that over both the holes. Two little squares, big enough to cover the circular patches. And then I sewed, around the circle. And then I cut off the excess. So I didn't do it in uniform because I didn't cut it in uniform. So it's just like two random size shaped fabrics on each side where pockets possibly could have been or should have been. But you guys will see it. So yeah, even stitching the triangle, I found to be fun. Because you can't wait, and it happens so fast. Sewing, like, you can make something in 10 minutes. Not that I recommend it. So this is what it's looking like now. And I realized that it's like, this is kind of big. So I start removing loose threads. But no, I start putting darts all over the dress, and I'm just trying to get it to be more snatched and sculptured in that midsection. You know, I done missed a couple of squats. I done missed a couple of leg lifts, and I just need the dress to do what it's going to do. So I didn't put a hem at the bottom. I didn't because it is super long, and I just didn't feel like it was necessary. Not this go round. Not this go round. But yeah. So right now I'm just feeling myself, all kind of ideals just exploding. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys where it hit. So I did a do-over to show the length, which it's not as tight as I was thinking, looking back on it. Since I decided to I put a zipper in here. Okay, those are back darts. I love that they are going in a, I guess, triangle. What is that, diagonal? I don't know, but I'm trying to debate on if I wanted to put something around the neck area, but like a hem, a trim. There we go, a trim. But no, I didn't. So those are the little things, the labels that you get from Walmart for like $2, $3. And they say made with love or homemade by or this belongs to. And I was going to put made with love on the back for this label. You know, that way it feels more like you have your own clothing line. But I didn't end up doing that. After the pocket situation, I was just like, maybe I'm going to save those for dresses or clothing that I really feel a certain way about. So this is me doing, I got to watch what I say. This is me actually doing sleeves. So I've watched several videos on how to do sleeves, and they were just, it's like they were talking over my head. A lot of stuff I don't understand, and it gets frustrating. So what I have to do is I'm a visual learner. I have to look at it and I have to see, okay, this sleeves, the concept of sleeves, whether narrow or wide, they look like the hat on the Captain Crunch dude on the cereal box. So I make that, and I know you need 2 of them to make 1 sleeve, and I know you need 2 sleeves for 1 dress or 1 jacket, 1 whatever shirt. So I cut out 4 random size. I felt like they were big enough for my arms, and then I random size, like not squares, but the shape of the Captain Crunch hat. And then I just sewed them, or I attached them to the, as you can see there, I attached them to the dress. Now, what I will say is that you want to, in this situation right here, you want to perch them up, not lay them on top like that. That fabric, that sleeve is resting on top of there. And so when I turn it inside out, you can see where it's like the fabric is not kissing. It's laying on top of there for, I can't, let's see, y'all see that boob dart right there, that side boob dart? I did that. So now I put a zipper in there. The zipper is extremely long. I forget exactly how many inches that is, but when they say extra long zippers, they mean it. So that's the extra long zipper. And this is not my first time putting a zipper in, because I made a purse or a bag and it had a zipper in it that was functional. So yeah, so what I will suggest is that you take your time. Don't try to stitch all the way down, but stitch a little bit and adjust. Stitch a little bit and adjust, literally, until you get that bad boy all the way down. Because I've broken a needle before on a zipper, my first time trying, and then I have stitched thread over the zipper, which made it where it wouldn't zip up, or it got stuck. You know, I forget which one it was, but and then yeah, zippers can be a little bit of a challenge if you don't take your time. So that's my recommendation. Inch by inch, step by step. And if you use the same, obviously, if you use the same color thread as the zipper, it makes it a little bit easier because you don't you're trying your hardest to get as close to the metal part, or it's not a lot of area to work with when you're doing zippers. My name tag will not come off, y'all. I'm sorry. So this is me. When you're in love with something, you get off work and you just jump right on that project. You don't care how tired you are. And I know y'all got tired of seeing me in bathrobes and nightgowns. So I was like, I'm just going to stay in this. I'm just going to stay in my uniform and I'm going to finish this dress. Because I was eager to see the fruits of my labor, the end results, my hard work come to life, if you will, so to speak. So now I'm just struggling to put the dress on the mannequin. I got the sleeves on, got the zipper in, got the back darts in, the side boob darts in, got the illusion split. What else? Got the cleavage covering. And those look like some, you know, you can invent stuff. People invent stuff every day. So I can just label them and give them a name, right? I would say elephant ear sleeves because they go out, up, down, and kind of up again. They look like elephant ears, but they cute. They cute. So the zipper, as you can see, it has like a ripple in it. That was before I put it on. Okay, before I put it on. Look at that. I'm so satisfied. I feel accomplished. It's like, I don't know, you just never know the full potential of where you're going to be. You might actually be, there's a little hole right there. Okay, I got ahead of myself. I'm thinking about doing clothes for runways and I'm sitting up here. But no, seriously. So this is me trying it on. And I had the flower in my hair from work, but that's me realizing that I need to make some adjustments. That sleeve was good, but the first one I showed y'all, it was too much room somewhere. And that's me realizing the seam, the difference in how you sew it makes a huge difference. Then I got like a little hole by the zipper right there. But that illusion split, oh my goodness. The color scheme. I just felt like maybe I needed, I don't know if it was a belt. I don't know what I needed in that midsection, but I was trying to figure out where to position the fabric, what to do, just to give it more personality, more of my personality. Because yeah, you don't want to wear something that's going to have you insecure, you know, about certain things. So it's like, yeah, that midsection. But I should have left it alone. I should have left it alone right there, right? No, I go and add some pockets. And something coming from the back, almost a train or even an illusion train would have been nice. With the different color fabric. Or the same green fabric as I'm thinking about it. I don't know what I'm counting, but maybe I didn't do front darts. I thought I gave myself some front darts on this dress. Evidently I didn't. But I love that the zipper is functional. And that's how long it goes. And guys, I thank you for watching. I'm going to try to make these videos shorter to get straight to the point because I had to do this voiceover like 10 times and it's just no fun. You almost, yeah. So I'm going to do shorter videos because some of the process, you guys, once I got familiar with it, it's not like, I don't know. Just shorter videos are better for everybody. Thanks for watching.
Down too, believe it or not.
I know, that's why I said it had your name all over it.
It's all over it. Okay. Does it have 3 sleeves? Oh, sorry.
You're trying to be funny.
No, I wasn't sure.
You get on my nerves.
Okay. I see the vision.
No, there's not a vision. This is it.
This is it. I see it. Okay, the zipper's it's down to my thigh. It's down to
Sabrina,
no,
you're so stupid. God, I hope I get it. Let me move your hair.
Okay. Well, I don't think we're at risk.
Go on in there so he can Ezzy can help you. Somebody help.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna get the full effect. Look at this. Oh, look at that.
And it's only gonna cost you $40.
And pockets?
Nope. You get on my nerves.